Good morning, good morning. Happy Saturday. It is super foggy outside and I have raccoon eyes. We love that. And I start work in 10 minutes and I woke up 10 minutes ago. So it has really come to my attention that my house is kind of like a train wreck. Just example A. If you need example B, I have example B, and it's even worse than example A. Giant pile of laundry. And there's more, actually. There's more laundry that needs to be put away. I just have had no time this past week. I work today from 9 to 4:30, and we'll see how much I can maybe get done in between work. So I want to say publicly just how grateful I am for Cece, who is our producer at church, because I texted her really late last night and was like, hey, I'm gonna be honest with you, I don't think I can be at church for the next 3 weeks. I was waiting to see how the elf shows would go, and I just don't think it's a good idea for me to be waking up super early and being around all those kids during the run of the show. And also just was honest with her and said, one, that I could really use the extra hours for work, and that I've been feeling a little burnt out recently, and that I think the break would be really helpful to kind of combat that. And she was so understanding and so kind about it. And she was like, let me know if you need a longer break or you want to switch into a different position for a little bit. And I was like, oh my gosh, I'm so great. So while I'm sitting here just working, I can wear the broken glasses. They are broken, but they're just sitting on my face just because they have the blue, you can tell they have the blue light blockers, and I'm going to be sitting here for 7.5 hours. So I was like, I would really like to wear them. So good to know I can wear them when I'm still and not moving, because since the glue has gotten on the lens, which is fine, they've gotten on the lens, and so that's keeping it in place. So I'm trying to work. Nola's being good. Olive's laying all over my keyboard. Currently 1:36. I finish work. I have to be really careful with these. I finished work at 4:30 today. However, it's been a really weird day because there are 3 writers on and our 1 editor, but it's her birthday today, and I think she's with her family technically. We're supposed to have a meeting today, but she asked if we could push it back to a little bit later today. Excuse me. And I said, sure. I also put in there which 2 of our editors are currently in the middle of the ocean on a Disney cruise, but they do have Wi-Fi. So I tagged all the editors and said, hey guys, question about this Monday. Could I work earlier? Question about next Monday. Could I work earlier because of an audition? And then potentially on Tuesday, swap it for Friday. And hey, I can actually work, I know it's not a lot, but 8 to 11 these next 3 Sundays instead of not being able to work at all. And I feel like I've been shouting into the void because it's been at least 3 hours since I sent that message, and I've gotten literally nothing, including from the editor who's working today. And I'm like, one of these questions is about tomorrow and the other one is about the day after. So kind of need to know what's going on. I also do not have anything else on the pipeline for me. I'm updating the What's New Disney Springs page, and I do technically have my post that I do at the end of the month, but the editor who has that information is in the middle of the ocean. As it turns out, the editor today, Madeline, it's her birthday, and she's actually in Disney World, and she has reservations tonight at a restaurant, and it's technically when she's working. But we had our meeting earlier today, and so I told her I just messaged her now, and that's when she told me about Citricos during the meeting. And I was like, I apologize that I'm taking forever on this post. Like, my focus is just gone
And she goes, honestly, I have 12 posts that I need to edit and publish, so take as much time as you want. And so I was like, perfect, I'll just take forever on this one, and did the salute. And she was like, hee, thanks. So I love Madeline, in case that wasn't clear.
So it is extremely late, and by that I mean it is 12:46 at night. Here's the thing. Tonight was the night that my parents told me that there was a surprise, 2 surprise people coming to the show, and they asked me if I wanted to know who they were, and I said, well, will I be excited about them being there regardless? And they said yes, and I said, okay, then don't tell me, like, I would rather just be surprised. And I really, like, I didn't know who to, like, expect. I didn't know, like, I had no idea, right? I had some speculation. It turns out, I can't even, like, wrap my head around this. My aunt and uncle, who live in Massachusetts, and I haven't seen them in a few years, flew all the way down for the show yesterday, and they've been here like all day today. My parents and my brother kept it a complete surprise from me. Like, I talked to my mom on the phone today and had zero clue of what was going on. And like, they were at the show, and I am seriously gonna cry just like thinking about it again. I don't think they've ever gotten to see me perform in person because we live so far apart, and I really don't get to see them that often at all. And so I can't even describe to you what my reaction was. They came out before my parents, and I literally just was like, oh my God. Like, I could not believe it. And like, I have no words. Like, it was the greatest surprise and the best surprise ever. And so it's so late because I went over to my parents' house after and kind of chatted with them all for a little bit. And I don't know how anything could top this. Also, there's a train sitting in the middle of the street, and I can't cross over to get back home, so I certainly hope I'll be able to cross over the other way. Anyway, but I have no words. I just can't believe it. And there's a part of me that's bummed that I didn't know about it, so I couldn't like spend more time with them. But there's a bigger part of me that is so glad that I decided to keep it as a surprise, because like, I just absolutely wild. On another note, you can tell I'm not wearing my glasses because I accidentally left them in the theater, and I went back literally within 5 minutes and everyone was gone and the theater was locked. So it has been a very scary drive home because it's foggy and rainy and dark and all of that. Okay, how the heck am I supposed to... This train is like forever long. I have no idea how I'm supposed to get back to my house. What the heck? Anyway, it was absolutely incredible. So I'm ending this vlog here. It's so late and I have to wake up at 7:50 for work in the morning, but it's so worth it. So thank you all so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed. All my social media is in the description. Love you all. Bye.